Hello students, now I are continuing the next examples of vector exercise 5.2 question number 4, that is the position vector of points A and B are 6A bar plus 2B bar and A bar minus 3B bar. Point A and B, its position vectors given. If the point C divides AB in the ratio 3:2. Point C divides the ratio 3:2. Show that the position vector of C is 3A bar minus B bar. We show that. In answer, let me consider two vectors of AB bar. Let consider the vectors P bar and Q bar and C bar are the position vector of given point, that is A, B and C. A, B and C, that is small p bar, q bar and c bar are the position vectors considered. Respectively. Therefore, the position vector of the points that is point A is, we take its position vector P bar, that is equal to given, that is 6A bar plus 2B bar. Or position vector of point B is, it is also we take the position vector of point B is Q bar, consider, is equal to, that is A bar minus 3B bar. A bar minus 3B bar, and last point given its ratio. Therefore, the point C divides line segment AB in the ratio 3:2. Divides the ratio 3:2. Then by section formula of internal division, we use here section formula of internal division, that is C bar is equal to M into Q bar plus N into P bar divided by M plus N. Put here the values of Q bar, P bar and M and N. Value of M is equal to 3, N is equal to 2 and P bar, that is 6A bar plus 2B bar and Q bar is A bar minus 3B bar. Then put the above values. Here we know that value of M is equal to 3, value of N is equal to 2. Then P bar is equal to 6A bar plus 2B bar and Q bar is equal to A bar minus 3b bar. Put the values in above equation, then we get equation is, that is c bar is equal to 3 in bracket a bar minus 3b bar, that is q bar value, plus value n is 2, then value of p bar is, that is 6 a bar plus 2 b bar, divided by m plus n is, value of m is 3 and n is 2, 3 plus 2. Then is equal to, we solve, we multiply 3 into bracket, we get 3 into a bar, that is 3 a bar, minus 3 into 3 b bar, that is minus 3 b bar, 9 b bar, plus 2 into 6 a bar, that is 12 a bar, and 2 into 2 b bar, that is plus 4 b bar, divided by 3 plus 2, we get 5. Then we take 3 a bar plus 12 a bar, we get 15 a bar, minus 9 a b bar plus 4 b bar, then we get minus 5 b bar, divided by 5. Then we write the next step. Is equal to 15 a bar minus 5 b bar, divided by 5. Take the common point of 5 a bar minus 5 b bar is 5. Then we get 5. Remaining term is 3 a bar minus b bar, divided by 5. 5 get cancelled, and we get finally value of c bar is equal to 3 a bar minus b bar. The value of a bar and b bar, the position vector, therefore position vector c bar is 3 a bar minus b bar, hence proved. Then next question number 5. Prove that the line segments joining midpoints of adjacent sides of a quadrilateral form a parallelogram. In answer, we draw a parallelogram A, B, C, D. Then we join its midpoints P, Q, R and S. Let me take its position vectors of A, B, C and D, that is small a bar, small b bar, small c bar and small d bar. And capital P its position vector P bar, small q bar, small r bar and small s bar. Small p bar, q bar, r bar and s bar be the position vectors of the point, that is capital A, B, C, D and P, Q, R, S respectively. It is the position vectors. Therefore, the P is the midpoint of line segment AB. Midpoint of AB. Therefore, by midpoint formula, we know that is P bar is equal to A bar plus B bar divided by 2. It is the midpoint formula. We will give equation number first. Same point Q is the midpoint of line segment BC. Therefore, Q is a midpoint of BC. Then by midpoint formula, that is Q bar is equal to B bar plus C bar divided by 2. We will give equation number second. Then point R is midpoint of line segment CD. Therefore, by midpoint formula, that is value of R bar is equal to C bar plus D bar divided by 2. We will give equation number 3. Then S is midpoint of line segment DA. Therefore, by midpoint formula, we write here S bar is equal to A bar plus D bar divided by 2. We will give equation number 4. Now we find the PQ bar is equal to, we know that Q bar minus P bar. From equation number first, we know that the value of P bar, that is A bar plus B bar divided by 2, and equation number second, value of Q bar is B bar plus C bar divided by 2. Put these values and we write PQ bar, that is Q bar minus P bar. In the place of Q bar, that is the value is B bar plus C bar divided by 2, minus value of P bar is A bar plus B bar divided by 2. From equation first and second, then is equal to B bar plus C bar minus A bar minus plus minus B bar divided by 2. Then plus B bar minus B bar get cancelled and we get is equal to C bar minus A bar divided by 2. It is the value of PQ bar. We will give equation number 5. Now we find SR bar is equal to R bar minus S bar. We put here the values of R bar and S bar. Value of R bar is C bar plus D bar divided by 2 and S bar is A bar plus D bar divided by 2. We put here and we get is equal to C bar plus D bar divided by 2 minus value of S bar is A bar plus D bar divided by 2 from equation 3 and 4. Equation number 3 and equation number 4. Then is equal to C bar plus D bar minus A bar plus minus D bar divided by 2. Plus D bar minus D bar get cancelled and value of SR bar is equal to remaining term C bar minus A bar divided by 2. We will give equation number 6. From equation 5 and 6 we get the values of PQ bar and SR bar, that is same values, C bar minus A bar divided by 2 and C bar minus A bar divided by 2. Therefore, from equation 5 and equation 6, that is PQ bar is equal to SR bar equals therefore magnitude of PQ bar and SR bar is same. Therefore, PQ bar is equal to SR bar. And direction of PQ bar and SR bar is also same. Magnitude and direction is also same. Therefore, we denote here PQ bar is equal to, or it is a parallel to SR bar. In parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel or equal. Parallelogram condition, that's reason we write the parallelogram PQRS is a parallelogram. Then the magnitude of PQ bar and SR bar is same and its direction is same, that is note here. Direction is also same. That's reason PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay, we will stop here.